Jessica from JZ Style Salon. So today we're going to be doing a little transformation on my cute client Kaylee. So when she first came to me, she had dark brown hair with some purple in it, and we have slowly been getting lighter and lighter, and we've finally gotten her pretty light, and now is the time that we're going to be adding extensions and going even lighter. So I'm going to walk you through what I do with the color, what I do with the extensions, and then I'm also going to be telling you everything I like to use for extensions, products, color, shampoo and conditioner, how to take care of them. So it's going to be kind of like a color extension transformation on top of an extension how-to video. So if you want to see all of that, stay tuned.
Okay, so this is the inspiration picture we're going for. As you can see, the top, it has a rooted look with some blondes higher up, and then the bottom's pretty contrasted blonde on the bottom. So we actually got her ombre extensions and one with dimension. So we're gonna get a really pretty result, and now I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna mix up to achieve this.
Okay, let's get to mixing. This is the funnest part. All right, so we have the Schwarzkopf Blonde Me Bleach. This is my favorite bleach to use when I'm highlighting. So I'm gonna do 1 scoop of that. And a little bit actually goes a really long way with this bleach. But I always like to undermix. That way if I need to come mix up more, I can instead of just wasting product. And I'm using 40 volume developer with this. And then of course I'm using my holy grail product, Olaplex, and I'm going to be doing 1/8 of an ounce. Mixing that in really well. And with Olaplex, it's really important to make sure you mix your bleach and developer all the way first and then add Olaplex last. Okay, and now that our bleach is mixed up, I'm going to be using our color. And this is Goldwell Colorants, and this is 7N. I'm going to do a little bit of that. And then I'm also adding in a little bit of 7NA, just because I want her roots to have an ashier look, and she has a lot of gold in the root. And Colorants is a demi-permanent line, and the reason I like to use this is because it kind of gives a softer look. And when I'm going for the rooted looks, I don't necessarily want a harsh color on the root. This gives a nice natural look, and so it's just my favorite thing to use for that. For my low light, I'm just doing it at the root to keep depth up there while keeping the ends bright, as you can see right here.
as you can see right here, I left her bangs out and weaved those separately, and I did heavy slices and weaves so it's brighter around her face. For a color like this, I like to tease out my client's ends by balayaging the pieces left out of the foils. That way we get that higher contrast blonde towards the ends.
Alright, so using these 3 different products, I'm going to show you how I custom tone laced hair extensions. I got my client 3 different colors. I got her 2 ombre colors and 1 dimensional blonde, and all together in her hair it's going to make a really beautiful color. But they come a little too gold for me, so I'm going to tone them down, and I have a few different ways of doing that, so I'm going to show you right now how I like to do it.
Alright, so for this hair I'm going to be using 9V from Shades EQ Cream, and I'm just going to be saturating this in really well and letting it tone the hair. And now for this one, I'm actually just going to be doing a bleach wash using the existing bleach I used on her hair. I just added a little bit of shampoo to it. It's just a little more gold for me than I was wanting, so I want to pop it out a bit. And I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you're really, really comfortable with bleach and extensions. Okay, so for my third and final way of toning extensions, I'm using the Kevin Murphy Blonde Angel Wash Shampoo and Conditioner. It's just a violet tinted shampoo and conditioner that's going to tone my extensions down. Okay, here's all the hair after it's been toned. The first one was toned with purple shampoo, the second one was toned with the bleach wash, and the third was toned with 9V.
Okay everybody, let's talk extensions, specifically laced hair extensions. So I have been using laced hair for 2 or 3 years now, and it's like the only brand that I will use at my salon. It's my favorite hair, high quality, lasts a long time. So I'm going to kind of go over what you need to use to ensure your hair. So extensions are expensive. They're definitely an investment up front, but they're so worth it in the long run if you take care of them properly. So with tape-ins, that's my favorite method to use. I suggest 2 or 3 bags for a full head, and to take care of them properly, they can last like 6 to 9 months, and you get them moved up every 6 to 8 weeks. But if you want the hair to last that long, you gotta use the right things. So let's go over my holy grail products for extensions. The first one is diamond oil. I feel like this is one of the most important products to use on your hair. You want to keep the ends of your hair really moisturized, just because the ends of your hair, as well as all of your hair, is really exposed to the elements every day: sun, wind, heat, cold, you know, but the ends specifically tend to get really dried out, especially where I live here in Utah. So oil is really, really necessary to keep your hair feeling moisturized and healthy. You really want to focus on the mid-shaft to the ends of your extensions. You don't want to put it up towards the top because it'll get oily, and you don't want your bonds to slip up there. So focusing the oil throughout the ends of your extensions is really helpful. You can do it when your hair is damp or dry. Second, sleeping on a silk pillowcase is super important.
If you sleep on a normal pillowcase, it's fine, but I have noticed that the hair tends not to tangle as much in the middle of the night. If you sleep on a silk pillowcase, it just keeps it nice and soft throughout the night, as well as keeping your hair in a low ponytail or a braid at nighttime while you're sleeping. That will help keep your hair nice and soft while you sleep. Third is using a wet brush. This is my favorite brush to use for extensions. It's really soft on your hair. You can use it wet or dry, but this or a boar bristle brush is what's recommended for extensions, but this is just my favorite. And then I would use this towards the ends of your extensions and work your way up. That's how you should brush your hair anyway, is starting from the ends and working your way up towards the top of your head. And then shampoo and conditioner is the most important thing. So a lot of people don't know that most shampoos and conditioners have sulfates in them. So we really like to use shampoos and conditioners that don't have parabens, don't have sulfates, because they can dry your hair out. And when you're paying for extensions, you don't want those to get dried out quicker than they should. So you want them to last longer. We really, really love Kevin Murphy. This is an incredible brand for your natural hair and for extensions. It's all natural, sulfate-free, paraben-free. The hydrating is really good because it hydrates your hair, puts moisture back in it. So those are like my favorite one that I like to use for those. And then they also have a blonde angel wash, which is amazing for blondes and blonde extensions specifically. The problem is extensions come a little more golden than your normal hair. And so if you're wanting to do an ashy blonde like me, you have to purple shampoo your extensions or else they're going to fade back to that golden blonde. So a lot of purple shampoos end up drying your hair out because it's kind of a toning agent. But with these, they're sulfate and paraben free, so it's purple shampoo, it'll tone your hair. I get this nice silvery blonde with mine, but it won't dry your hair out, which is necessary for your extensions. So Angel Wash, Kevin Murphy, our favorite products. We love Kevin Murphy everything. Their whole line is sulfate free, so it's awesome. But if you're not a stylist, Kevin Murphy is really hard to get and it's a little more expensive. So for you people that aren't licensed, I really like the Healthy Sexy Hair Soy Moisturizing Sulfate-Free Shampoo and Conditioner. This is safe for color and extensions, so you can use this on your normal hair, on your extensions. It's a little easier to get, but this will be totally safe. It's a little more affordable. So those are my favorite products for extensions. If you follow those rules, you should be totally fine. Your extensions will last you a while and your investment will be worth it. Okay, so now it's time to mix up the toner since she's done processing. And I am using Shades EQ, and I'm going to be doing 1 ounce of 9V, 1 ounce of 9P, and 1/2 ounce of 9N. And I'm mixing that equal parts with the Shades EQ processing solution. This is what I'm going to be using on all of her blondes, and then I'm going to root her in the bowl with the low light that I was using before, the 7N, 7NA Goldwell Colorants. So follow me over to the bowl and we'll get going.
So this is how I do my root smudges at the bowl. I part my client off into 4 sections, 2 on the sides, 1 in the bang and 1 in the back. And I'm just using the low light that I use throughout her hair. It's the Goldwell Colorant 7N, 7NA. And I'm just going to smudge her base with it, and I'm going to let that sit 5 to 7 minutes. Alright, so now that root smudge is sat for 5 to 7 minutes, I'm going to go through and do the bang pieces, and I do those last because I want it to be brighter around the face, and I'm going to let that sit 2 to 3 minutes.
you, please leave it below and I'll do it for you. Thanks for watching, you guys.